Okay, guys, this is day one of my water fast. 5 days. I have been eating really bad. 164.2. What's up, guys? Okay, so this is day one of my 5 day fast. I have committed to fast for 5 days once a month, and it's been helping me with my weight loss goals tremendously. 162.4. What's up, guys? So, this is day two of fasting. I'm trying to hit the 8 day mark and probably go longer. 162.4, I believe, this morning. I find it extremely helpful when in the first few days of fasting to drink a lot of water. That's given, right? But I also drink like tea, and I drink like flavored water with no calories and no sugar. It never really messed up my progress. Just I do it because it's something that's going to help me push through. So do what is going to help you continue on fasting. So my tea, my coffee, um, my favorite water. I don't have these things every day. Like today I had it before my workout, and I'm not going to have it maybe for like another 4 days or so. So I don't do these things every day, but I give myself this little treat to help me look forward to something, to make me feel like, not like I'm eating, but that I am satisfying something that I'm being deprived of, because I love tea. I love my tea. I love my coffee. If I give myself that, then I won't revert back to falling out of the fast. Before this fast, I would start a fast, and then I would give in like 36 hours, given in 24 hours. So I am like extremely proud of myself that it is like almost day three of my fast, and I'm still pushing through. I have no desire to eat. I don't want to eat. And I think what has really been helping me this time around is the self-talk of, no, you don't need to eat. No, you don't need that. You want to see the scale go down. You want to see the bloating in your stomach go down. The bloating, the puffiness in my stomach has went down so much. Before this, it looked like I was like 3 months pregnant. Now I can see the 11s, those lines in my abs. I'm seeing more definition. And I noticed that when I eat carbs, especially like a lot of carbs, I get so bloated. It looks like I'm pregnant all over again. So carbs is not my friend. I learned that the hard way, and I try to stick with the keto diet, even though I don't think I'm doing it right. But what's been working for me to lose weight is to stick to something low carb. I cannot have more than 35 carbohydrates, or else my stomach will be big. I will feel I just feel really bad, and I don't like that feeling. And I usually get that like when I eat like a lot of carbs now, because I've been fasting for so long and doing intermittent fasting. When I eat and not eating carbs a lot, when I introduce them back in large amounts, I feel horrible, and I hate that feeling. So that's one benefit of fasting, is that it will kick you out of that carbohydrate dependency. Before I can eat all of the crap that I had ate when I binged and felt nothing. When I binged, I'm giving you like an example. When I binged last week and a half before this fast, I felt like crap. And my body is just not used to that anymore, because I've been doing it for, a while, like almost 3 months. That's a benefit right there. I kind of kicked my body off of that dependency. Day two, and I don't feel hungry. I tell myself that even though my stomach is growling, I'm like, I don't need food right now. I can eat in 8 days. I can eat in 5 days or whatever. I don't need to eat right now. No, I'm not going to feed you. And it's a lot of self-talk that's helping me during the first couple of days, I do work out because I have the energy to work out. So I do work out, but as the days go by, I know that I'm going to be weak, so I'm not going to work out. Also, I noticed that I get really, really cold a lot. I'm already a cold person, but this is like extreme cold where I have to wear sweaters and things. I have my 2 jackets here for work. I have one, my overlay jacket, and I have a thick sweater that I'm going to put over it. And throughout the night, I will be wrapped up in a warm blanket. So all of these layers on, I'm freezing. So that's another thing about fasting. For me, everyone experiences different things, but I experience the freeze. I experience the all of a sudden diarrhea. You know, don't fart or anything like that because it's not air, it's something else. If you've been fasting for a long time, or if you're going to fast, just be warned. That just might happen to you. I don't get headaches. I like to work out during my fast because for me, everyone's different, so it's not a cookie cutter thing. For me, when I fast and I exercise, I'm not hungry for hours. So that helps to curb that hunger feeling for me. You do what's best for you. You do what works for you. As you do your trial and error with your fasting, you'll find out what works for you and what doesn't. And that is what's going to help propel you to continue to keep going on with your fast and to make this thing a lifestyle. Definitely, I don't ever see myself not fasting the way I'm doing it anymore. I do my fasting, my extended fasting, when I'm working. So if I'm doing a 3 or 4 day in a row, those are my fasting days, and that is what's helping me. And also, if I'm home and I'm fasting and I have to cook for my children, it's a real struggle. So that's going to be like the hardest day for me, and I'm just going to do a lot of self-talk. I notice also that when I'm fasting, I cannot watch TV like Netflix, because usually when I watch TV, eating goes hand in hand with television watching for me and in my house. So what I do is I have to study. So I'm just going to study and to get my mind off of food, get my mind off the fact that the pantry is right there and I can look at it and I can go to it easily. And all of my little treats, like my granola that I love to eat, I froze like all the foods that I love to eat so that I won't be able to eat them. So with fasting, you have to do what you have to do to not eat certain foods, especially if you live in the house with other people. I tell them to not eat in front of me. If you're going to eat, please don't come next to me. Don't offer me food. Don't cook me food. Don't be like, Mommy, I made you bread. Don't do that, please, because I'll feel guilty and I don't want to waste the food, so I'm going to eat it. So I tell them, and in my house, please support me because I need to do this. This is the only thing that helps me to lose weight. Keto, intermittent fasting, 16, 24, 20, whatever, it doesn't work as good as fasting does. With that, it's like I'm crawling. The weight loss is crawling off. With fasting, it's falling off. So you guys, you have to find out what works for you. If you have been on keto and doing intermittent fasting and OMAD and all that is still not working out for you, you may have to do the extreme like I am doing. You may have to do extended fasting. You may have to do alternate day fasting. One thing about alternate day fasting, like if you're up during the day, that I don't like, that's why I don't do it when I'm up during the day, is that tease. It's like a tease. I ate yesterday, but I can't eat today, or I ate today, but I can't eat tomorrow. So with that said, I have to fast. So you may have to fast, and know that there is a community of fasters. Find your community, find your tribe, be encouraged. Most of all, encourage yourself. Give yourself some self-talk. Write down your goals, what you want to accomplish, and set yourself up for success and not failure. Change things in your environment. If you live with people, talk to people in your family that you live with. Listen, this is what I'm trying to do. Get their support, because it's hard, especially the first couple of days. It's really, really hard. And the battle is more in your mind than anything, because you have to fight through eating at certain times. You have to fight through just your routine of eating and everyone eating around you, and that temptation. You have to fight your impulses and all of that, to the point where you deprive it and you don't let it overtake you. You control it, not letting it control you. And that takes a lot of practice. And what I mean by practice is you practicing not giving in. You constantly and consistently telling yourself no, no, no. And the more you tell yourself no, the more you're going to kill that in you. And then you be able to control what you put in your mouth and when you're going to put it in your mouth. And that's just how it is. And then the more you do that, the better you'll become at fighting it in that manner. And then you can tell yourself no all the time. No, I don't need to eat that right now. Even though my stomach is grumbling, so what? No, I'm not going to eat that. And guess what? You're not going to eat it, and you're going to be successful in your fast. So with that, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.